Good afternoon, I'm David Watson. I'm a sports writer for WyoSports at the Laramie Boomerang. And this is the first of a series of stories and installments with having the athletes take us on a tour of their new facilities at the brand new Laramie High School. And with that, we're starting with football. And we have...
My name's Idris. I'm a senior here at Laramie High School. Been playing here for 2 years. I'm a receiver, D-back, kick returner.
And I'm Isaiah Wookey, senior fullback and outside linebacker.
And right now we're standing on the brand new game field right next to the practice field. The new stadium and the press box are right over there. And with that, we're going to start walking south toward the new scoreboard. And just to start off, guys, first of all, everything's about the turf. Tell me about this new field turf. Anyone?
I like the two-tone. It adds a lot of character like we have on our team, just not with the hype man, but just having the diversity in our team.
Okay. Do you think it's cutting down on the wear and tear on the ankles and the knees with the field turf? What's the injury situation?
Yeah, I think there's a lot less ankle injuries because, like at our old field at the old high school, you'd make a cut and you'd sometimes find little potholes in the grass, and those don't do good on the ankles. So this turf helps with like grip and making great cuts and escaping the defenders trying to catch you.
When did you guys first take a look at this field, this stadium?
My first look actually was a few weeks ago when we started 2 days. I didn't know I'd make the last moment.
What went through your mind?
First off, it was just really big. And then when I got a chance to look at all the new facilities, sports-wise and the classroom, I think it's a really great facility.
What did you think when you first came out here? When did you come out here?
I came out here, they had like an athletics introduction to all they showed us all the facilities. I just thought it was awesome that we had something that was flat to play on from the old high school.
Nice.
So yeah, I like this a lot better.
In the setup, maybe that hill block a little bit of the wind.
Yeah. And the sun.
Better weather-wise, don't you
The
think?
sun was a big problem last year.
Yeah.
Can you instantly tell, of course, with the extra monies that went in on top with that bond and everything, a lot of that went into the scoreboard. What do you guys know about that scoreboard so far?
I know it has some kind of instant replay ability, which if we ever get a chance to, I'm excited to see it in action, but I just think it's awesome. I like how it's super big, and I've never had that on any of my high schools before.
So it is a true video board too, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. And anything else about the field you're going to be playing out here on Friday nights?
No, I'm just excited to get going.
Pretty much.
Bring it on.
Sounds good. And up next is going to be the field they practice on all the time. That's where the work begins. And we're back. And the main game field we were just at is west of here. And right next to it is the main practice field. This is where all the work gets done. And with its own goalposts, its own scoreboard. And gentlemen, talk a little bit about some of the new equipment and all the work that really goes on here.
Well, I think mostly our linemen, but all the positions really appreciate this new sled we're right standing here in front of, because we got to use a lot during 2 days and use a lot more explosion and technique.
Yeah, this field provides, I think, a lot more space, and with the lines, like the old field, they had to repaint the lines on about once every week and a half, so it's awesome to have nice, good, clear lines that everyone can use to work drills, stay in like running routes and stuff.
Emulate the main field as much as possible, the same turf, the same everything.
I think it's really important, mostly in our preparation, especially for home games, because if you practice on a turf field here and then a grass field, you don't have the same ability to adjust to the field. If they're the same, having the same turf, it makes it easier to just go in and do what you do best. I'm Idris, Elias, senior here on the football team.
And I'm Isaiah Wookey, also a senior.
And this is a tour of our brand new football locker rooms. Here we go.
So our lockers, the new ones we got, they're really wide and big, so you can fit your shoulder pads in there pretty easy. This is the senior wing, so we go all the way down. There's 4 wings, one for seniors, juniors, sophomores, and freshmen, so that we got it all. I know we're hanging like our same level of playing.
How are these different lockers, just the lockers, different from what it was at in the old high school?
Well, compared to the old high school, they're about yay much taller and about yay much wider, so it's a lot easier to get all your stuff that you need to have in there and extra clothes and not have to squeeze it in there and like kick the door in.
Yeah, you had to use your foot to get all your equipment in the old lockers.
How it's just much bigger. I mean, you're looking through here, and then you have your whiteboard and restrooms, and the showers are over in here. Just how much bigger is this locker room in general than what you had at the old school?
It's about the same size because this is like a football only locker room. The old locker room we had to share with every single like person except for swimmers.
Right.
So it's really nice to have just our own locker room that's only for football players.
Even though it's the same size, it seems more open.
Yeah.
Discuss how that's nicer for the team atmosphere to have a more open locker room.
I think it actually really complements the team atmosphere a lot. Instead of having to dodge all the other sports and jump in between people, it's just the football team, so everybody comes in and kind of just collaborates, talks about practice, and it's more of just more of a league group sort of thing where you get to be a part of your family and it's just your family.
Yeah, and like when we're in here during like halftime, we don't have to have everyone in different rows so they can try hear coach. We can all just kind of gather around right here, and there's enough space that everyone will be able to see him, and it's pretty nice.
And does this take you out of the field? Why don't you take us over to the door? And I mean, is this right close to the field, or do you got a little bit of a hike? I know some places around the state you have to walk a pretty good ways to get to the field. So take us through.
And then this door just pops out, and both fields are right there, game and practice. So it's pretty nice.